Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien.
First of all, guys, what an amazing job on Guardians Volume 3. I wasn't ready for the emotions. I was not ready.
Me neither.
Me neither.
This is like the perfect bookend to this trilogy. I think James did such a fantastic job of telling the story about found family. An incredible job. This question's for both of you. Mantis and Nebula have suffered a huge trauma from their fathers, but have handled it very differently. What has been that journey of healing for both of your characters?
For Nebula, we've really seen her go on a journey of healing. Like in the first film, she was very sort of bitter and tormented, and then gradually she's evolving and developing compassion and forming a relationship with her sister Gamora. And so in this movie, we're starting to see her actually be able to help other people heal, which is a really important stage of the healing process. So that's quite nice to see.
I mean, by being an empath, the beautiful message also is that you can heal through love and through connecting with others. And, as you said, the chosen family, which is a very important theme and a beautiful message, yeah.
What have your characters learned from each other?
I mean, the dynamic between both of the characters is like so different than our dynamic in real life, because we're like
such really good friends.
Amazing friends would never argue, and
all
in
they
the
do
movie
is
we're
argue.
just like,
Yeah.
It's like sisters.
Truly, yeah. I think Nebula's learned empathy from Mantis. I think that she probably didn't have much of that because she's been too wrapped up in self-defense mode.
Yeah. I mean, I think Mantis also tells Nebula things that she needs to hear too.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Karen, Nebula lost a version of Gamora, but has gained a new one. How is she handling that loss? And can you talk to me about their new relationship dynamic?
They have a really interesting dynamic now. Like, even the way they greet each other is kind of hilarious. I won't give anything away, but they're kind of like... They've switched places in a way. Like, Nebula is now the more compassionate, evolved one, and Gamora is the, crazy, badass one who's willing to kill anyone to do what she needs to do. So, like, yeah, it's really interesting to see that dynamic play out. But they're still sisters, I think. Like, no matter what, they still care about each other deeply.
Absolutely. Now, Pom, how has Mantis evolved since joining the Guardians of the Galaxy and telling Peter that she's his sister?
She gained in self-confidence, for sure. She's kind of like the glue that keeps the Guardians together, by being an empath and by caring for each other, for the others. And also she gets to kick ass. She evolves, she's unapologetic. She stands up for herself. I mean, there's like so many new things that you see in Mantis,
We both get to see your characters as fully part of the Guardians this time around. What's your favorite dynamic with one of the other Guardians that you guys get to play with?
I mean, it was like fun to play.
Yeah.
To finally have scenes together.
Yeah.
We didn't have
Nebula and Mantis.
We didn't really have scenes before.
Yeah.
Even in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, we're like not really interacting with each other.
It's true.
Not that much.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it was like really nice to get to do that and to get to do these like fiery scenes where we get mad and
we got to improvise a bunch. Mm-hmm. Like, he gave us a lot of freedom to just come up with lines and shout at each other and just call each other names.
And it was fun to see also the funny side of Karen, because she's so funny, and to bring that to Nebula even more. It was amazing.
Now, Karen, Nebula has such a great redemption arc. Absolutely, and has such a found family with her world now. What's been the most surprising part of her journey for you?
I mean, she's just been so interesting to me this whole time. I think it's probably this version of her, and finding that funnier, lighter side of her that I didn't know was in there almost. Like, it's just been like a really unexpected turn, but it's also really fun to find a new way to play the character and keep it fresh and see her develop a little bit more of a personality that maybe was suppressed because of her traumatic upbringing.
I love Mantis. I like her superpower is amazing to me. It really is emotions, not within the fight, also within the fights, but also within the team. Can you talk to me about why that's so important to show that side of being a superhero?
I mean, that's beautiful. It's so important to have empathy, and there's a lot of people in this world that lack empathy, you know, and it's beautiful to show that side of you know, in superhero movies too, because you see a lot of also female characters who are strong and badass and confident, which is great. But, you know, it's nice to show also another side that is also softer and more caring. So, and also she's super weird, which is so funny to do and I think funny to watch as well. You know, it brings a lot of comedy, which is cool to do also as an actress, you know? Now, it's not just a guy who's funny, you know?
Right.
It's both, you know?
Absolutely. Now, this is the final chapter of James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy, and it really has felt like almost like a comic book story arc where he got to write his trilogy. Can you talk to me about what the vibe was on set, knowing that this was going to be the final Guardians?
I mean, we were not thinking about that all the time, thank God.
Yeah.
We started the movie really so excited to be back together. Such a beautiful script. Like so happy to be back.
Yeah, but then we shot for 6 months, so we weren't necessarily feeling like it was the end. But then
it was like more towards the end that it started dawning on us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and so it felt like a little bit sad for sure.
In the trailer, we kind of get this tease with Peter and Nebula kind of shipping them together. What would that look like to you, Peter Quill and Nebula together?
I actually could really see like a His Girl Friday, like very quippy back and forth, witty banter, giving like bickering all the time in a sort of.
I mean, are you
fun
pitching
way.
a rom-com?
I guess I am.
Yes, an MCU rom-com. I dig it.
That would be so fun.
That would be.
Can I be in it too?
Sure, yeah. Come on in. Everyone's
Are you going to be
welcome.
mean to me again or no?
No, and not in the rom-com. New rules.
Great. No, I would love for Mantis to wear a beanie. Like, you know, in rom-coms, they're always like, you know, it's like wintertime or like fall.
Yeah.
And a beanie, and with the antennas going through the
Poking
beanie.
out. And then Nebula gets her arm stuck in a little grate on the floor or something. And then Star-Lord has to like get her out. And then they have a meet cute.
I think you
Like
just pitched the...
cute outfit for Nebula.
Oh, yeah, like a little cocktail dress.
Yes!
But with the arm out. Obviously.
You just pitched the Guardians of the Galaxy Valentine's Day special. I think that was, right?
So
That's what that was.
funny.
Look, you guys have been a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy for a while now. What lessons have you learned working in the Guardians of the Galaxy that you're going to take with you on future projects?
I feel like I've become a better actor working with James Gunn. He's just so incredibly supportive and guides you in all the ways that you need
Yeah,
guiding.
such an incredible director, and he told us also he's going to direct us in different ways, like whatever we need. So he's not going to speak to Karen the same way he does with me or with the other actors, you know.
Yeah.
So because he has like such a strong sense of psychology, and he's so caring and also an empath too, that he knows, you know. He feels you, you know, so he's just like readjusts.
Great coaches know how to coach great players. That's the James Gunn. Now, we have a little game. I'm sure you guys have been playing games all day. This one hopefully is easy. It didn't go so well in one of the other rooms. It's
that story.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to read a song lyric from one of the volumes, and you guys are going to guess the song. There's extra points if you sing the song,
Great.
but less than
I'm
10
ready.
seconds because we don't want to get flagged on YouTube.
Let's go.
I'm going to start easy because I feel like, you know, I can't stop this feeling.
I can't stop this feeling, but the dance out of me.
Yeah, you got it. We'll give you 2 points.
We have to name the song.
She nailed it.
What is this song?
Hooked on a feeling.
Oh my God! Yeah, of course.
You debuted in Guardians Volume 2, so now we're going to move on to a song from Guardians Volume 2. Let's see. Okay. Some of these are going to get a little harder. I feel like they're going to get a little harder.
Oh yeah.
The sun is shining in the sky.
Oh, give us another hint.
There ain't a cloud in sight.
Oh, I know the song. I know it.
It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. And I don't know. It's a beautiful new day.
Just say the whole song.
He's gonna read the whole song.
Mr. Blue Sky is what we were going for. Mr. Blue Sky.
Oh.
All right. Well, Volume 3. We're gonna move on to Volume 3 now.
Okay.
She hid around a quarter. She'd hid under his bed.
Corner and she hid under bed. On her kisses and for armor she fled.
Songmaster of the Galaxy, you win. Amazing job,
Guys,
Karen.
I have to
days
say,
are over.
this is not my first language, so usually when I listen to a song, I don't understand the lyrics unless I really tune in. Or like usually I have to like look on the internet for the lyrics because like sometimes I just don't understand
Look,
completely.
volume 2 ones I would have gotten wrong too, so I'm right there with you guys. So the last question I have for you guys though is James Gunn, obviously, he puts great music in almost every project he does. To sum up your guys' experience with Guardians of the Galaxy, what would be the song to sum up your experience that you guys would choose?
That would be something more like on the happy side.
Yeah. I'm going to choose a French song. Edith Piaf, Je ne regrette rien.
Oh yeah.
No regrets.
I don't regret anything.
Yeah, it's such a good sort
it's
of
beautiful.
final conclusion-y song.
And I'm going to sing it. Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
Points! That you guys are both song masters of the galaxy. Phenomenal job. Look, this is a fantastic film. I was crying my eyes out, and this is like the perfect end of a trilogy. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
You guys
Thank
are
you.
amazing in the film. Thank you.
Thank you so much.